Good evening, everyone. I am the creator of this channel. My name is excuse me, Dr. Spirit, and this is a series called uh, Multi-Generation Wealth. You can attain it, and you can. So let's get started here. I sought the Lord, and He answered. He answered me. He delivered me from all of my fear. He always does. That's why I'm still here. Psalms chapter 34, verse 4. And on this series, which I call the financials series, I named myself the financial guru because I know a lot about budgeting and saving money. I don't know how, but I presume it's God. And I learned it in just a little time. And my daughter sometimes come on and talk about investments and saving. I do the smaller end. She do the bigger end. So we're simpatico. She's yin, I'm yang. And we fit together greatly. As a matter of fact, if one of us are upset, we can feel it. That's how close we are. And that probably came in the womb, in the womb. And I feel that God had spoken already to her. Yes, nothing is impossible. And gave her a spirit, an old spirit. I did a um, film on old souls. You would like to look at that. It's in my files. Okay, let's get on to where I stopped and where I will begin. As I had said, I would come back today, and I'm here. I keep my promises. Let's see. I'm going to go quick through. Let's see. The review. Okay, now, as I said, okay, all right, okay. Uh, how to? Okay, we start with uh, downsizing. Think of your goal. What is it you want? Okay, if your goal is to save, maybe for a better living situation or just to get out of debt, then you put that on the scratch pe- pieces of paper. Start with one paper. When it's full, you go to the other side and just put how to downsize. All right, you can put whatever you want. Okay, you don't have to follow what I say. Put something that you can remember by. Okay, so you go to the goal and write that down. Uh, and then afterwards, number two, I'm gonna do this pretty quick because I went over it last night. Then we'll go back to the expense tracker and then the next. Okay, so the goal, then you take action and you declutter your finances. By this, it's the same as a closet when you want to declutter your closet. You know, pick the clothes that the way I do it is I pick the clothes that I haven't worn in a year. If I haven't worn it, or shoes or whatever, I put it in a bag and take it to Goodwill. And these are good clothes, good shoes, everything. So they will have something good, maybe to a job interview or something, or go out with their husband. Start like that, taking out things. This is examples of declutter list. An example is if you have a newer model of a car, trade it in for an older model of a car. Okay, you may get a little bit money back, or you may have to pay $100 a month, and that's cheaper than say $600 or $400 a month. That's what people are paying nowadays. So $100 to pay for a nice cheaper car is good. 150, even 200 is better than 600. Okay, and uh, if there's not any money left, but you have to pay, then subtract that. Say, for example, you was paying $600 on the car, and now you're paying 100. So then subtract that 100 from the $600 car payment that you was paying, but not anymore. So you have $500 month. The next month, $500. So you put that on the paper for $500 next month and circle it. Okay, so you got extra money. That extra money next month will go into start you off with getting out of debt. Okay? So you look at your debt, all of your bills, take all you should have this on a table in the dining room or something like that. Take out all your bills, put them on the table, okay? Put them all on the table. And with the uh, piece of paper, you might want to get uh, another paper and write on it that tracker and put 3, it should be 4 lines. Okay, so you have your debt tracker piece of paper, and you should have one date, description, category, and amount. And with the first bill, you will put the date. When is that bill due? Okay, it's on the first. Then you put first of the month. Like 8/1/24. Okay, then you will go to the description, which will be car payment. Write that down. Or old idiots or something like that. If it's uh, if the car place is called Old Eddie or whatever, or if it's Eddie and he's a old, that's fine. Whatever you want to put. And then the category is transportation. And the amount, $100. Yeah, you can smile at that one. Okay? Then the next one you have light bill. Do the same. Go down, you know, the aisle and do the same. Down to if you are having Starbucks every day, and most people do. I don't like coffee. Okay, I don't get Starbucks. Okay, so I save money. And so you have to do the same thing. And how much does Starbucks cost? A cup of coffee. Say $10. And you work 5 days a week. Okay? So there's some money right there. If you stop that, then you will have $50 extra per week. And if you get paid weekly or or every 2 weeks, then you take that money, the first $50, and if you don't have a savings account, put that $50 in that savings account, because this savings account will be for call the car because it's older, and down the road you may need some repairs, and you will need that money. So the money that you would use for Starbucks, write that down on that scratch piece of paper and put extra uh, uh, $50 per week to go in savings, car repair. Okay. Later on, we will put all this scratch stuff together and budget book, so it will be easier for you to refer back to. But, but for right now, we'll put it on a scratch piece of paper, and I'll show you how to put things in the budget book, but not right now, not yet. We're we're crawling right now, okay? So, yeah, crawling or sitting up, just baby steps, okay? So now you have, let's see, I had said an extra 500. I better be writing stuff down too, to refer to myself. Uh, okay, you have an extra 500, all right? Then you have an extra $50 per week, but that goes to the savings for car repair. So that should be in the expense tracker. And that money, consider it's gone. We don't refer to that. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you what to do with the extra 500. And then we will close and start where I stopped. Okay. So you want to invest. I would take $100 out. You can talk to a banker, your banker, and they could give you some suggestions on what the investments should be, or a good recommendation. And I would put in, say, for example, you have the $100. I would put it in more than just one investment. I would go by uh, your mind or your heart. And I know that Amazon makes a lot of money. So there will be one investment, okay? The light company, whatever your light company name is, I would put it in that, okay? Investment in that. Uh, then AT&T, of course. That's a third print, but those are just some suggestions to start by, okay? And There is one investment company that advertises, I think it's Charles Schwab or something like that. You could do it over the internet, and you want to check on it first, check on it monthly. Okay, because if you do it weekly, you might get discouraged. Just do it monthly. Okay, and I think it is Charles Schwab. And then the next $400, you want to start with the biggest debt, which probably would be your house. So if you are paying, let's say $700 a month, then take that. Okay, now you got 400. Take at least $200 from that and add it to that 700. So now you are paying an extra amount of money for you to get out of debt with the house. Okay, so then later you could calculate how many years it will take you to pay that off, because now you are not paying 700, you're paying 900. So if you are in debt for the mortgage, for say for example, you only have like 10,000 or 20,000 left to pay. That's not much. Then you figure out how many years it will take, and then write it on your scratch paper and circle it. So there is a debt that will be paid off soon. You can smile now. So I will stop next because I have other things uh, that I need to film. So, but I will be online because I have some more things to film on here. So, icebreaker here now. But I have a lot of work to do. I tell you, this is a easy job. It's a lot of work, lots of work. But I like it because I'm helping people out. I'm a nurturer. Okay. Hmm. I like this one. These are the icebreakers. And if you can see this is a question. If you could travel back in time, which era would you visit and why? Jerusalem. I would want to meet Jesus. That's why. And hear him preach and on what he would be preaching about. And that's why. God's time, Jesus' time, his era, and why I want to hear him talk about things. So Now, I will say thank you so much, everybody, for supporting me. Now, we got 555 subscribers needed for me to be monetized. So please help, and thank you for supporting me. Take care of yourself and each other. And remember, yes, pass it on. And namaste. Thank you all so much. Good night.